It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely. Lawyer Wayne, how you doing over there?
Doing all right.
Okay.
Reading about some cases and such.
Oh, yeah.
Got other lawyers texting me.
Well, fill us in on some of the crazy cases.
So, remember how everybody got their $1,200 stimulus check?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I don't know if you thought about it. What about people in prison? Turns out, a bunch of them got sent checks.
Mm-hmm.
Then...
Does it go to like their food account or whatever?
Well, then the IRS turns around and says, no, we don't want to give it to you. Send them back.
Supposed to go on their fine.
And so they all sued out in California. And a California judge just said, there is nothing in this law that says prisoners are excluded.
Right.
It's not like when you go to prison, you don't have to pay your taxes.
You do got to pay.
You still pay your taxes if you're in prison. So why shouldn't you get a tax credit? Give it to them. So we'll see.
And then the judge said, you all get 3 ballots as well.
Yeah. In California.
Remember me,
And you get
Judge
the vote.
so-and-so, when it comes to election time. Some places elect their judges. I'm
Just
talking about
remember, California laws are way different here. Because you can kill somebody and only do 3 years.
Where?
California.
Oh, okay.
How do you
I was
come
about to
to-
say Tennessee.
How do you come to this establishment to know this information?
I like to talk to people.
Okay.
I like to see where they from. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get some type of feeling about where they from and stuff like that.
And that's what comes up.
Yeah.
Man, it's all sorts of crazy stuff that comes up in the conversations I be having.
Does that go real quick though? You're like, so where are you from? What happens if you kill somebody?
Because, I mean, I'm in the work of meeting people from all the way around the world, but I've never in my whole career had somebody tell me how much time they would do for killing somebody in their home.
I wanted to, because he was like, man, the laws are different out here. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like,
out. That's what
he was like, man, I get somewhat more freedom out here than out there. I don't get harassed as much. You know what I'm saying?
You were talking to a dangerous individual.
Man, if you talking to somebody that was born from California during the 70s and the late 60s and stuff, they gonna tell you some stories. This like Chicago. Oh man. I'm like, nope, not going there. Ain't no way, ain't gonna happen.
It's really nice downtown.
I'm good.
But you got to go through the other parts of town to get downtown.
It's really nice though. I went a couple of years ago. It's really nice.
It's just like in Miami, because people think that Haitians are black. Oh no.
No.
No, you can call a Haitian black person you want to. You might get stabbed.
Okay. And I feel like there should be the more you know going across the sky right
Yeah.
now.
No, it's the truth, man. It's, hey, you got to show respect to people.
We should do a daily Bays, the more you know.
Well,
Nice PSA by Bay.
Just like my friend Jose wanted me to go to Puerto Rico with him.
Uh-huh, and?
I'm like, you here because you said they try to set you up and kill you.
In Puerto Rico.
Yeah, in Puerto
Right.
Rico. That's why you're here now.
Uh-huh.
He was like, yeah, it's true.
Unreal.
But,
You
you ain't got nothing to worry about if you go. Nah, I'm good.
Doc Kennedy, what do you make of the governor of Puerto Rico endorsing Trump?
I think it's great.
Yeah?
Kind of puts a nix on that whole bringing them in as another state.
Right.
At least for a little bit.
Yeah. The media went crazy, of course.
Well, of course.
Were you did you have a Trump awakening or anything like that?
I did.
Yeah? How did that go?
I pretty much slept through the Obama years.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to enjoy life.
Uh-huh.
So I took that entire 8 years off. And yeah,
Wow. Took off.
it was great.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I highly recommend for liberals listening
Yeah.
right now. Just go have fun. Go
Right.
do something else. But so then I kind of start following, a little bit, and then I as a Christian, I saw some videos of people prophesying that Trump was the man,
Yeah.
and there was one in particular that really grabbed me.
Mark Taylor?
No, it was Lance Wallnau.
Okay.
Lance Wallnau. I saw him on Facebook. I hadn't seen any prophecy probably ever. And he says Trump will be a wrecking ball to the spirit of political correctness.
Yeah.
And I'm in. I am in because I hate political correctness.
So done with PC.
Yes.
So done.
It's disastrous.
Like, I'm a Christian man myself, and I hear you. But I'm not here to step on eggshells, like I'm walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
Just to please people.
Sure.
You know, in the changing of words. You grow up, you grow up, you grow up. We had this talk about the other day with the midget, okay? I get it. I get it.
Little people.
You won't be able to call them little people.
Right, but now it's to the point where little people has to be the change.
Sure.
To what?
Yeah.
Well, you can't, and you can't market tiny houses to them either.
No.
That's profiling.
Oh, my God.
Right.
So I was doing stand-up comedy up near Seattle.
Uh-huh.
And I have a midget friend who's a comic.
Right.
There. He hates being called a little person.
Yeah.
Hates it.
Yep. I know.
He wants to be called a midget.
Because I knew somebody. And he was like, "What? Do I look like you throw me in a handbag or something?" That's what he said. I was like, man.
Lawyer Wayne, what do you think midgets call people like us? If we call them midgets or little people, do we get called big people and midgets?
I think I think they probably just call you by your name, Joe Padula.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they need a label.
My friend called us civilians.
Civilians. Oh, that's good.
Normies.
It's better than Sasquatch.
You hear me, Joe?
Yeah, normies.
Normies.
But they're normal.
Well,
We're normal. We are the same, just different heights.
we're a normal or average height.
But who decided what was average height? I mean,
Statistics.
but if you have a whole bunch of midgets in the population, their height would be average. We would be abnormal.
Yeah.
Right, yes.
Right. Especially you were told.
Where are you finding that place?
But like I said,
don't know.
like I said, statistics decided what was average.
Munchkin land.
Munchkin land, yeah.
They,
Extremely tall, extremely short are outliers.
and it was not even 20 years ago that in New York we did an event and there was midget tossing.
Oh no, Joe! Joe!
Right? Listen,
that
I
on TV.
didn't set it up.
Voluntarily or
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't do
They
it.
captured them in the wild and forced them.
no?
Yes, it was voluntary.
But here's the thing.
Otherwise, it would have been kidnapping.
The actors who were hired, that's how it was. It was
Yeah.
entertainment, and they were hired as actors, got paid big bucks.
Because I think they showed it on
Because they're
MTV.
Right,
acrobats at that point.
Jaime?
Oh, sure. They're putting their life on the line.
I think they showed it on MTV.
Yeah.
It was like
It was
that.
in Lord of the Rings too.
Yeah, it is.
Toss me, but don't tell the elf.
Yeah, don't tell them.
Don't
He
tell
did
the
say
elf.
that.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
he
that's
did.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a dwarf, right?
Yes.
Yeah, dwarf.
Right.
Joe, you ought to one of these days set up the opposite. Get some really big guys
Uh-huh.
that'll toss normal-sized people,
Yes.
so you can experience it.
I would love to.
I don't want to.
Be
No.
thrown at a target.
They put on a Velcro suit and everything, and there was a Velcro wall.
Joe,
Did they stick to it?
Yes. Yes. And then
can we listen to music now?
Then they would fall.
Who got Rocky and
You'd
Dolly?
rather listen to
Not
Stallone.
Rocky, not Rocky. Him. Him. I heard him
Got
earlier.
Rocky and Dolly.
Chris.
It's the Joe Padula Show. Bada bing. Clarksville's conversation.